It's about that time of month again. V-Jump is right around the corner. Usually this time of month we get a sneak peek at a character to grace the roster of Jump Force. Usually when a character is revealed, we get two different phases of that character being revealed. We usually get a screenshot compilation either through a scan or something else, and then a trailer shortly after. In some cases of V-Jump, we had already seen the gameplay trailer and then we were showed the V-Jump scan, but thankfully we have the opposite problem right now. Piccolo and Cell are two characters we've seen scans for, but no gameplay trailer. So they're almost definitely not going to be in this next scan. So this next coming issue of V-Jump will probably have something new for us. We've already had a really good look at the avatar system and create a character system, so I don't think it will be about that. So a character reveal seems fairly likely. Apart from that though, we don't have a lot of information to go off of, other than the absence of certain characters, which should probably be there by now. And of course, there's been two different teasers from Bandai Namco accounts. There's actually been a couple more than that, but they all point towards similar things. One suggests a female character is on the way, and the other suggests that Suna is on the way. The tease for Suna feels less urgent. It's more like he will be coming rather than, oh, get ready for him, where the female tease seems like it's coming soon. And in all honesty, it could just be some intern hoping that Suna's in the game rather than having some actual concrete information. This could also be the case for the female tease, but the female tease seems so specific that I can't imagine it's incorrect. And based on the wording of the announcement, or based on the wording of the tease, it says the coming announcements, I wouldn't expect like a massive dump of multiple female characters in one V-Jump scan. Rather, we're going to start hearing about some more female characters over the course of perhaps maybe a month. So perhaps maybe there'll be a female character in this next V-Jump scan, and then a new female character at Jump Festa, maybe even two, and then we'll go from there. Let's jump into some of the possibilities for this month's V-Jump scan. The remaining roster for Naruto needs to be filled in at some point. This actually seems like a pretty good opportunity to do so, and regardless of whether it's going to be Sakura or Hinata, they're both female characters, so that falls in line with the teasers that we've heard about so far. At least one of those will be on that main roster. I'm pretty confident about that. They're too important to the series to not be represented, especially if there's apparently female characters on the way. Also, I've been saying for some time now that Naruto characters and more popular characters will either be revealed in front of a larger mainstream audience, or alternatively just simply in a scan. We're currently out of large mainstream events before the release of the game, because Game Awards was a bust. We didn't get any Jump Force information at all. So we've got this issue of V-Jump to see Naruto characters, or the January issue. So that's about it. I'm feeling this month for Naruto, or the next month. Or alternatively, we might not even hear about it until like a launch trailer or something like that, although I'm assuming we'll hear about it before then. Oh, and before I move on to my next batch of predictions, just in case someone's a little bit confused, I'm not counting Jump Festa as a quote-unquote mainstream audience, because of course most people who are going to be paying attention to Jump Festa are going to be more anime-driven audiences, which are already going to have heard about the game, and they would be more drawn to characters like Suna or, you know, someone else. They're not going to be drawn to the big mainstream characters in the same way that a mainstream audience would be. Alright, your next option is just a handful of the non-mainstream characters. I'm still holding out hope for characters like Nagisa, but I don't see that one coming. You've got Madaka for a female representative, and really you can throw any characters in here. I guess Suna could be on this issue of V-Jump, although I'm really expecting Suna to be at Jump Festa, just because I'm pretty confident Suna's going to be on the main roster now, just based on some of the things that Bandai Namco Twitter accounts have been saying. It sounds like Suna is pretty likely for that main roster. But again, I think he'll be saved for Jump Festa. If we're not getting the Naruto characters here, I think this is a perfect place to do Madaka, along with any other characters you want to throw in there with her. I don't think we'll ever get more than one Madaka box character. It's just going to be Madaka, I think. And of course, there's always the possibility that we could get Galena, I think is how you pronounce her name. She's one of the brand new characters. Of course, Kane was given his own V-Jump scan, and we haven't heard much about Galena, who's kind of meant to be the opposite of Kane, based on what I can tell so far. I'm actually not sure if Kane has been officially confirmed as playable, but I'm assuming he will be. And if he is, why not Galena as well? Ideally, I would prefer the development time to be spent on non-original characters, you know, the characters we grew up on, the characters that we know and love. But at the end of the day, they're going to do what they're going to do, and there's not much we can do about it, especially because they've probably already designed Galena. If she's going to be in the game, she's already fully designed and already going to be playable, and there's again, nothing we can do about that. So yeah, there's my predictions for V-Jump. Just to run through them again really quickly. Medaka Box, along with a handful of other characters that could come along with her, because I don't think we're just going to get one character with this V-Jump scan. I think we're going to get a couple. I just don't know who they would throw in with Medaka, so really just it's dealer's choice at that point. Alternatively, they could fill out the Naruto roster similar to what they just did with Piccolo and Cell, and instead just kind of do that with Naruto characters, you know, throw in Sakura or Hinata, depending on who it is, and then, you know, your other two Naruto characters, whoever that's going to be, Kakashi or Madara or whatever. Alternatively, none of that could happen, and it could just be a scan for Galena, and maybe another female character. Actually, that might even be thrown in with Medaka. I didn't even think about that, but more than likely, if Galena is revealed here, it will be with her own scan, just because that's the type of treatment that these original characters have gotten so far. So there you go. That's my prediction list so far for the V-Jump scan. Let me know what characters you think are going to show up in the V-Jump scan. Remember, it's not a wish list, it's a prediction list, so get in there with your predictions in the comment section. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you could drop a like, it helps other people find it, so that's always appreciated. My name has been Bilbsy, and I will absolutely see you in the next video.